Oh, yes, you should close my door. Oh my gosh. And it's so funny because I did this right around the same time I had to mark your attendance. I can see myself. All right. Hey, I'm marking my kid's attendance.
That's okay.
I'm going to make him absent.
What?
You weren't there today. There today. Nah, he was there.
Bye, people.
Hey, Audrey. What's up? Hey, Audrey. What's up? I'm not marking you present for a PE. Or PE. Why is it so hard for him to do his PE work? Homeschool. It's great. Anyway, let me get this done. I'm waiting for more people to show up, giving them a moment. You know how it is, people to show up, giving them a moment. You know how it is on YouTube. It always takes a while to get an audience. But in the meantime, how is your day? How was your 11-11-11? I felt like I was going to die earlier. I had to lay down because my whole body hurt. Got a little bit of energy, though, as I went on through the day. Around 5 is when I gained some energy back. My goodness. I'm grateful for the little bit of energy I do have. It's kind of hard to plan things these days. If you cannot, if you can't hear me, let me know. If you can't hear me, let me know. Rudy, are you there? Let me X out of this. I don't need to be all up in here like this. Oh, for those of you who don't know, I will be in Jacksonville, and I've already put the link to the Facebook event in the chat. I will be in Jacksonville on Saturday evening at a psychic fair. It's called Barbershop Spirits, and it's off of Atlantic Boulevard. The link to the event is in the chat. Just in case you live in Jacksonville, I will be there on Saturday. Let me know if this stream is like decent too, because I don't want to be sitting here talking to myself forever. I don't want to be doing that. This video is specifically for my Facebookers who have been riding with me for I don't even know how long, since 2015. Yes. Oh my goodness. I feel old. I am starting to, instead of sending people to Facebook, I realized I needed to be sending them to YouTube. So people may or may not show up. Okay, it's working good. Audrey, are you first? I don't know where Rudy went. If you want cards pulled, just say the word, baby. Say the word. Wade from the Black Moon Astrology Group. Oh my goodness. Was my hair like this long then? When I first moved to Jacksonville and started my YouTube channel, I cut all my hair off. Oh my gosh. But my curls was popping better then. Now my ends be all raggedy. That's why y'all don't ever see my hair straight. I be trying to do what I can. I don't get to go to the beauty shop, not even once a month, you know. My ideal routine would be a deep conditioning every 2 weeks, you know, trim maybe every 3 months. I tried to cut my hair one time. Nope. There are some things you should not attempt to do on your own. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I know it was short. I cut it all off. I said, I'm going natural. Because I got super sensitive to chemicals. So relaxing my hair just wasn't gonna fly. And apparently eating meat wasn't gonna fly either. There was a lot of stuff that just came to a complete halt when I got on my spiritual path. I was like, oh look, crystals. Damn, I can't eat meat no more. Wait, don't take the Dr. Pepper. No, I gotta cut my hair. It was traumatic. Oh my God. Anyway, let's get started on Audrey. Let's feel like we have a head start, even though we don't have no control, none. We gonna get started on Audrey. Do you have we can't talk. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. You're awesome. I love you because we know each other like on a personal level and we friends, so you gonna act right. Anyway. Yeah. So type your question out if you have a question, Audrey. I just had a moment. I just had a cookie lying moment. Oh my gosh. Whatever is important for Audrey to know. Awesome. Your name reminds me of what's her name? Mary Poppins. That movie. Alrighty, Spirit. For my highest good and her highest good and everybody's highest good involved, can I get the messages for Audrey for her highest good? I said that already. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Y'all don't ask. Don't ask. I will come up with every excuse in the book why I don't make sense right now. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh, Audrey. Okay. So you got a king and a knight, Audrey. This is what you doing. You're not deciding when it comes to an air sign person or a fire sign person. You don't know. Okay? Now, if this is not a person, this is an energy. Whether you should take action or just continue thinking about something. You see what I mean? Either way it goes, this is stagnation. This is I'm not doing nothing. I'm not making any moves. This is the I'm making moves. And this is the I'm thinking about it. Okay? Beans in the I got beans in the fridge too. I was thinking about making some rice and cornbread. But yeah. So let's get all up in your business though. What's going on with these the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords? Oh, you in the way. I mean, you're not exactly in the way, Audrey, but you're in the way. There's a transformation trying to happen between your mind and your body, basically. It's like there's certain points where you need to make moves and then certain points where you need to think about it. You see what I mean? And you've got to use your intuition in order to realize when you should do something and when you shouldn't do something. You know, move like a leader. Solar plexus, sun, strength and vitality. But this card for you particularly means leader. Think like a leader. Move when you feel it in your gut to move, and then think when you feel like you should think. You see what I mean? I feel like you are in, it's kind of like being in a video game, honestly. Having to time your jumps and stuff like that. That's what's happening right now. Because you got a mixture of good things coming to you as far as opportunities are concerned with people, places, and things. But you also have bull coming your way in that mixture. You know, you get it? So you're going to have to figure out who to say, nah, I'm good to. Anybody that's rushing you, you already know what's up. Don't allow anybody to rush you into making a decision. Okay? Ooh, nah. Oh, we in his house. 1 second. I'm drinking I'm drinking warm lemon water, and my nose is deciding to run. Hello, Bridget and Michelle. So I feel like you're pretty okay, Audrey. You just gotta know that you are running things, because other people are gonna try to come and run things like over you. But nah, you good. You holding it down. And don't be ashamed to like feel confident in yourself and express your authority. Cause I feel like somebody gonna try to come and undermine you in some kind of way, but they smiling in your face. It doesn't seem like they are, but somebody is coming and they're one way toward you, Audrey, but they're talking about you, and you probably know who this person is too. So you got this. Michelle. What is your question, Michelle? My dear, thank you so much, Audrey, for being here and showing up. We just passed that 11:11 mark. I noticed it. As tiny as it is, I noticed it. That's crazy. I was like, ooh, 11:11. You're like, I don't know who they talk to. Well, it might be negative thoughts in their head, secretly hoping that you'll fail. You know, it's not necessarily that they got to be running and telling. Right? Ooh, okay. Bridget, you would be after Michelle. I'm waiting for Michelle's question. But at least I know what you want. Is it coming soon? Is it somewhere I know? Or is it someone you know, or is it new? So this is what we get to do. We get to play the it game. Everybody, we're on Michelle, and we're gonna play the it game with Michelle, okay? Because we don't know what it is, but we want to know if it's coming soon. There's anticipation there, okay? I can't even be cute right now because I can't talk. Like, this is horrible. Ow, I have a clip in my hair and I did not feel that. Michelle, I'm hurting myself over here. What we got going on? Is it coming soon? Is it someone you know? We already know this it is a person, right? Ooh, Lord, you got to work for it, Michelle. You got to work for it. You got the 8 of Swords. You got the Hierophant, right? And then you got the 10 of Wands. Michelle, you know that I personally think that everybody's important. So I don't want you to take this out of context when I say that you have to be important before it shows up. Meaning that you have to be in a position of authority and you have to like think, feel, and act that way. Meaning that, you know, because this is the promotion card. You see what I mean? This is talking about something that you want, but there's extra work that goes with it, okay? This is take me seriously card. This is the I'm in charge of a lot of people and people trust me card. You see what I mean? This is, those two things are what you have to be in order to get out of jail and be able to actually be out there and be seen. You see what I mean? This is an illusion. You're not trapped, but what you may be avoiding is standing in your own authority and going after whatever it is that you need to go after because you think you may not know enough, or you think that you're just not up to the task. You see what I mean? You know what? We all get tired. I promise you that when I turned 30, I swore my life was just going to be on the up and up, you know, from that point on, because I had already gone through so much in my life. I got a wake up call, and now I've come to terms with the fact that No matter how old we get, no matter how much we do, no matter how much we go through, there's still going to be more because energy doesn't start and stop. It just changes. And these lessons, they continue to happen just all the time. Oh, yeah, I've had some sideways crushes. Oh my gosh, that's what I call them. Unrequited love. I call them sideways crushes. Um, I'm sorry for your loss, lovely. But anytime you're in a period of time, Michelle, where you're reaching, because that's what I got my own terminology, through my own healing experience. When you're reaching outside of yourself, spirit will make sure you don't get what you're reaching for because you've got to get it yourself, like on your own. You've got to give it to yourself. Whatever it is you're seeking from anybody else, you got to give it to yourself before you can actually get it. A lot of this is behavior based. It's not based off of principles or beliefs. You got to start treating yourself like you would want that person to treat you. A lot of people change and they realize once you don't need them anymore or once you're okay. And then for some odd reason, that's when they want to come around, sniffing around and things. I don't need you now. You know what I mean? Like, what? I've leveled up now. And honestly, that may be what your whole situation is about, because by the time you nurture yourself and give yourself what you need, you will have leveled up. Therefore, your desires will have changed and you may be open to the next level of love or whatever it is that you're looking for. This person may be being phased out. What you don't even realize that you're not looking for a specific person. You see what I mean? She's all like, oh, you're used to it. Do you want to be used to it or do you want that to change? Right? So you got to decide. Do you want to be used to no one being in the cards for you? Or do you want to, do you want to actually draw somebody in? Think about what you're doing, what your behavior is, and where your needs are coming from. And find out how you can fulfill them on your own. No matter how long you've been alone, find out how you can do everything that you need for yourself. And when you get good and comfortable and independent and you don't even care about anybody, that's when they're going to come in. And that's when you're going to probably be protective and be like, you ain't messing this up. I'm good. Then you'll have a whole nother battle than there. Then you'll have that issue with letting people in when before you actually wanted people and then they're not around and then you're good by yourself and you're like, ugh, yeah, I don't want you coming to mess up all this goodness. You see what I mean? So, yeah. That just, just by your sentence alone, that it never happens means that you have work to do. And that's why. Sometimes, honestly, when you're dealing with fate, it's just supposed to be that way for that period of time, however long that period of time is. Now you see why I do the Mahadasha readings, to see what period of time you're in. Because I'm in 7 years bad luck right now. Doesn't mean that I have just straight bad luck. It just means that things are not going my way. And I'm okay with that because I know the period that I'm in. That's why I be telling y'all, get these dang birth charts done. I realized the energy working against me, so I figured out how to survive within that energy. So, yes, Michelle. That is what's up with you, my dear. Who is it? It can happen in a Rahu Mahadasha and a Saturn Mahadasha. You could have problems. Bridget Lopez, are you still here, my dear? You want a love reading. Bridget, you want a general love reading? Bridget? Do, 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 do. Warm lemon water makes you feel really, really just relaxed. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so what I do want y'all to know as well is we're going through a Mercury retrograde, so communication is jacked, and it's very important that you be patient, just based off of Bridget's question. But is this person going to call Bridget soon? This person Bridget is dealing with, what does this look like, Spirit? This person is going through some things, Bridget, just so you know. So I would have patience and grace. Don't give too much, though. You know what I mean? Don't think too much. Don't get wrapped up in it. This person may have some martyr energy going on, so circumstances may be just throwing him around or her around. Um, got the Hermit card. Exactly. The vision that I saw when I first saw this person is that their life is like they're in a damn washing machine and everything's flying around and they're just trying to hold it together. And they may not even be like telling you that they got issues or whatever. Like, it may be just the way that they feel about things. It may be them having issues like trying to chase their dreams or be anything in life. You know, they're going through some hermit stuff, you know, needing to recharge. Pisces energy needs to pull back in order to go forward, all kinds of stuff, right? So you're dealing with the hermit, right? Then you've got the Six of Swords. That is moving away from a situation that is no longer, you know, resonating with you, healthy for you, whatnot. That is movement. That could be travel. That could also be just simply being saved, right? So sometimes separation is for the highest good of everybody because connections become toxic and it doesn't matter who did what. It just naturally became that way because needs changed, spiritual paths changed, and whatnot. New beginning. Okay, so another thing Pisces likes to do is disappear. Yeah, poof, gone. And that is a Pisces thing. Whether you want to deal with that or not, that's up to you. But it looks like this person is on a journey, literally. Movement, that's travel. This is new beginnings. This is the Hermit card, going within, you know, really figuring out what you want and things like that. So this is what this person is doing, and this is why this person has not talked to you. So as far as you're concerned, one or two things is going to happen. This person will, you will never hear from this person again, or this person will contact you once they get their stuff straight, and they may be talking about you moving with them or going on a trip with them. Like, they're doing stuff in the background that they don't want you to interfere with, or they don't want you to know about. You see what I mean? Whether it's to leave you alone for good, or they're building some kind of future for the both of you. You see what I mean? But the best thing to do is stay out of the way, you know, and try to occupy your mind with something else more productive. There's a lot of stuff being hid from you on purpose right now because of spirit moving so heavily in your situation. They don't want you to act off of preconceived notions, because the way that the angels see is through multiple outcomes. Just like with psychic readings, I can tell you something's going to happen in 2 weeks, and that thing doesn't happen because there were multiple outcomes and something happened in between there that changed it. So these are all possibilities of different outcomes that can happen. You see what I mean? So it just depends on when, especially when it deals with people. It depends on their free will and what they got going on, what their desires are, and them changing their minds and things like that. Yes. I did give everybody enough notice, so I'm not concerned about most people not showing up today. I'm sitting here like, hey, I did it. They're not used to coming to YouTube to see these videos. They're used to me going live on my Facebook page, but we're not doing that over there. All the readings happen here on the YouTube channel. Well, not if this person is questioning the future. Not if this person had to separate and you don't even know what's going on. I mean, that's already Jack's communication. But again, you can't make no decisions right now because you'll end up going back on them. Mid-December is where you can actually get some kind of mental footing, because Mercury retrograde can really be like a trickster. And that's another reason why the reading I just gave you is the way that it is. Because Mercury wants to play games. It wants to make you overthink. You see what I mean? And overthinking can be a good thing in some situations, but not so good thing in other situations. So, there's a difference between reevaluating something and then analyzing the hell out of it to where you ruin it. And in this situation for you, there's really nothing you're going to be able to do except for keep yourself busy until the dust settles, until this person either reaches out to you or doesn't reach out to you. There has to be this time period of not necessarily waiting, but being patient and still handling your own business and enjoying your own life. Especially if this is like a soulmate twin flame type energy. These are these pockets where you have to learn to love on yourself when things are not going the way that you think they should go. But more toward mid-December is where you're going to be able to actually make those decisions and expect them to stick no matter what. And we are in a full moon phase, so there may be some stuff that comes out that you didn't know that you're going to find out, okay? That's also happening. A lot of truth is coming out about a lot of things right now, okay? I want to eat a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. I think I am. I think I'm hungry. So hopefully you understood that, Bridget. I appreciate you for stopping by. I don't know what I want to do with myself. I don't know if you're still there because I'm looking at this delay. Oh, there you are. Awesome. That's the best thing to do. I'm going to let you go because I don't need to be on here if nobody else is going to be on here. I don't need this to last any longer than what it has. I appreciate it, and I will be getting started on those readings soon. Thank you for your like. Have a beautiful night, and yeah. Thanks. Oh my God.